There, that's one piece done. We need 4 pieces because we're going to make 4 corners of a head. And then we're going to use the bands to go around the top and across the other top and then around the other top and around we go. And we're going to spang this sucker up. Okay, I have this theory about medieval armor. Okay, look. Yeah, most of the remaining relics that they have are in immaculate condition. Some they find have chunks missing out of them and they're all bashed in and all oddly shaped. The really good surviving pieces worn by like the people who probably didn't fight that much, you know, like kings and dukes and things like that. Knights of the highest rank. I have a theory that not all the helmets that were made to those specific designs were made to such perfection that they would last forever. If I can hammer a hammer out, or if I could hammer a hammer, I'd be a carpenter. I can't hammer a hammer, but I can hammer some steel with a hammer. If I can hammer a helmet out in 2 days with a bunch of small pieces, and it will do the job and look not too terrible, I have a feeling that there was an awful lot of helmets that were done as fast as humanly possible, especially during war times. Like, oh, hey, blacksmith. What are you making, blacksmith? Oh, you making scissors for the barber? I don't think so. Now you're making helmets. Just like people didn't need to get their hair cut. Only need 1 pair of scissors per town. I cheat. Most people make these and dish them perfect to the size that they're supposed to be. I dish them when I rivet them together to the size they're supposed to be. I've got a relatively flat surface. If I want to plenish it, I will put a big cannonball underneath and hit it with a flat hammer until it's glassy sharp. I know for a fact that this helmet I'm making is going to be used to be beat on with a stick. Somebody is going to dent it from the outside, and they probably don't care about the slightest minor imperfections on the outside when they get the helmet, as long as it looks new. So, this is a band that I've made for a helmet. I'll show you guys how exactly to do that too. This is basically going to be the same exact shape. What I want to do, because I can bend this with my hand relatively easily, what I want to do is dish this in a little smiley face effect, right? So let me show you what I mean. See, it's curved in this direction. That's a sad face. That's what I was going for. The happy face look. See? Matches the happy face. Happy face. Alright? That's going to give it strength. This part still is weak. But if I put a dish angle on here, this steel is now far stronger than it was when it started. So I'm going to do this the whole length to give this the strength and shape that I really want it to. Woo! Looks good to me. Here's what I'm going to do on the very end. I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. And maybe make it more concentric across the top. I've already made a band. Pretty sure I could check with a tape measure, but I like taking chances sometimes. This is 28 inches around too. And I think that's about how big my head would be if I added an inch of padding on, well, if I added about, you know, at least ½ inch of padding on the inside. I believe that would come out to about 28 inches on the inside. So I could put that around here, and it looks like I've got enough room for padding. Also, if you notice, I've made this the shape of my head and not a circle. It's an egg, sort of like an egg shape. Everybody's head's different shapes. Mine's the shape of an egg. Yours is probably a pumpkin or something else like an egg, but not round. If you got a round head, you got a problem. In grade school, I used to go to this grade school, and there was this kid. His head was the shape of watermelon. It like literally was the shape of watermelon. We called him Jerry, because that's his name. Okay, helmet. So let's take this piece. Let's take this. These are the pieces we're going to put in here. Something like this. Something like this. Maybe put something together here so that bridges this giant hole. And we're going to bring this along. Okay, let's bring all this stuff back to the cutting and drilling and riveting department. Okay, bye.